Hey, good day everyone. This is your friend Meir. As you know, I'm doing a second introductory course for natural vision improvement. And I just want to say how worth your while it is now that we're still stuck at home. Even when things will open up, we're still not going to be exactly as active. It's a real good time for you to find time to improve your vision. If you thought about it, now is the time. Why is it important for you to improve your vision? Well, first of all, so many people lose their vision. One of the most alive things in the world is your sight. Because I have more time on my hands these days, I took such a nice walk in the park and took a look at the trees and enjoyed looking at so many trees, so many different branches, so many different leaves. We don't have enough time for things like this in life. And so we're not so curious about what we're seeing. And slowly, when we're not curious, we stop looking, and the macula, the area in the central vision, starts to degenerate. The connection between the brain and that area starts to diminish and decrease. And guess what? The most blinding disease in the modern world is macular degeneration. The worst kind is the humid kind. The less worse is with drusen. And I can tell you that macular degeneration can be prevented if we start to look at details the way that the macula demands that we will. Let me just tell you what's wrong with glasses. With glasses, you don't move much your exterior muscles. You look straight, so you weaken your exterior muscles. Also, less of your retina observes the world. And so you have basically a patchwork to poor vision, like crutches are. And people who wear glasses have very, very stubborn and rigid look. So if you are able to reduce your prescription and with time not wear them, you will do so much better. Contacts don't have the problem of glasses because they move with the eyes. But the eye should reject any foreign object. And when you wear the contacts, you suppress the immune system of the eyes to wear those objects on your eyes. It creates dryness in your eyes. And I will work with everyone tomorrow on relaxing dryness. So prepare for that. And we'll also do it big time in the workshop, which is going to be on May 1st. So you can register right now. And many times, people who wear contacts have eye infections. Now, the worst thing is the LASIK surgery. You make glasses out of your cornea. And making glasses out of your cornea gives you less of a cornea, and it starts to be very stiff and stubborn. And like any prescription, within 8 or 9 years, it doesn't work anymore. You need glasses again. And then some people would shave their cornea again. And there is a problem in that there's a great harmony between the cornea and the rest of the eye when a light ray comes in at a huge speed. We know about 300 kilometers per second. And it gets in, and it is getting through the aqueous humor, the lens, the vitreous humor, and the retina. And what happens is every part connects to the other part. The aqueous humor creates changes, even though it's just water. The lens accommodates, changes its shape. The vitreous humor, which is gel-like, also changes, and even the retina changes. And when you cut that cornea, there is disharmony. And so there is light sensitivity, discomfort, astigmatism, where instead of seeing one moon, you see 6 at a time. And that is a problem. That is a huge problem. So the medical profession kept telling us that there's nothing to do. We must wear glasses. I know otherwise. And in fact, I know the danger of wearing glasses. That's the reason for macular degeneration. That's the reason for cataracts. That's the reason for retinal detachment. If your eyeball becomes longer and longer, then the retina can detach. That's why I'm saying, read my book, Vision for Life. Read my book, Awakening Your Power of Self-Healing, and come to my webinars. You can already upload the first introduction to natural vision improvement I had, and I'll do another introduction, different than the first one, that moves a bit slower, teaches a bit less exercises, but a bit more in depth. I would like you all to join, even if you did the first one. It's a great idea. I want to say that the medical profession always resisted new things. People resisted new things. There was a big resistance to the wheel when it was invented, to the button when it was invented. So to the idea that eyes can get better, there's a big resistance to that. Now, I want to just say that I really enjoy teaching the class on making the immune system stronger. I want all of you to make your immune system stronger. And pretty soon we'll have that available online. And I think that the more of us that will make the immune system stronger, the better we're all going to be. I want you all to read what Professor J, and I don't know how to pronounce his name, it's Bhattacharyya. So I think it is Bhattacharya, who made a research in Santa Clara, because he's in Stanford University, probably one of the top universities of the Ivy League, and he's a researcher and a professor of epidemiology, that found that actually the percentage of people who get very sick and die from corona is much smaller than what Dr. Fauci is telling all of us. Now, Dr. Fauci is the establishment, and yet a professor of epidemiology is showing totally different statistics from things he found, not from things he thinks. And of course, there's a huge resistance to him. Just like there was resistance to the doctor who said to all the surgeons that the reason why so many women die upon delivery is because doctors don't wash their hands before the delivery. So stay safe and have distancing, but know that some people think that the situation is very different than what it is described by Dr. Fauci and the media. And I hope that that's going to be the case. I hope that Bhattacharya is correct. I hope that that doctor, I could not pronounce his name and don't know him in person, but he's a professor and epidemiologist, is correct about the true statistics. And if he is, I'm not surprised that the medical profession stands in great opposition to what he's saying. So the way you stay safe is you work on your immune system. And I've shown it in the free lecture that I've given in State University, which you can easily get on our YouTube channel. And I have shown it in my book, Awakening Your Power of Self-Healing. And then I worked on the immune system, not because of viruses. I worked on people who had autoimmune disease like rheumatoid arthritis. So I'm working on those exercises for the last 40 years. So I really hope you can do my exercises to guard your immune system. And I hope your immune system is going to be strong, so it wouldn't really matter to you whether you get infected by any virus or not, because your lymph is right there to attack it and to destroy it. So I will talk to you again tomorrow, and I want you to understand, no shortcuts. Strengthen your immune system so you don't depend on medications or on ventilators. Strengthen your eyes so you don't depend on cataract surgeries, so you don't depend on retinal detachment surgeries. Strengthen yourself. Be well, not simply by just being safe. Be safe as well. Have some distancing. But be well. Be strong. Many blessings and much love, Meir.